A war is raging for the soul of the American church, and whoever wins this spiritual conflict would dictate the future of this nation. It is a clash of kingdoms, the counterfeit gospel of American Christian nationalism, which is the modern disguise for the ancient serpent of white supremacy against the unshakable kingdom of God. Listen to the serpent's hiss. They argue that standing up for racial justice and fighting systemic racism is a Marxism, or left-wing ideology, or victimology. But that is the devil's own gaslighting, a spiritual anesthetic designed to numb the conscience. As a minister of the gospel, I draw a line in the sand. I renounce the idol of nationalism, and I cast down the stronghold of white supremacy. I reject the chains of Marxism, and I rebuke the spirit of victimology. I stand on one foundation, the authentic, unfiltered gospel of the kingdom. Why? Because the kingdom of God is not built on political platforms. It is established on eternal pillars. The psalmist declares that the very throne of God is founded on righteousness and justice. Psalms 89:14. Justice is not just a footnote. It is the bedrock of his holy reign. That is why God, through his prophets, roared against Israel, telling them that their pious worship was a stench in his nostrils, while they trampled the poor and the vulnerable. And then the king himself arrived. In his very first sermon, Jesus set it off, the revolution, declaring that the Spirit of the Lord was upon him to preach good news to the poor, to proclaim freedom for the prisoners, to set the oppressed free. Luke 4:18-19. He then drew the ultimate battle line, separating the true sheep from goats. Who are his people? They are the ones who feed the hungry, welcome the foreigner, clothe the naked, and heal the sick. Matthew 25:35-36. Do not be seduced. A gospel that wraps itself in a flag but has no heart for the foreigner is a dead gospel. A theology that sings praises in the sanctuary but supports systems that crush the poor is a doctrine of demons. This is not the kingdom of God. It is white supremacy in a prayer show. Do you want to be a part of God's kingdom? Then you will do the work of justice he commands. You will tear down the idols, test the spirits. Do not bow to the fraudulent kingdom of man when the king of all creation has called you to his own. The hour is late. Wake up and let's rebuild the city.